I went and checked the mail, and my business mail, that is, and I received a letter, paper letter, from a company called Domain Listings. Now, I had seen this type of letter once before. A organization that I'm a member of actually received that letter, and they thought, or at least some of the other people in the group thought, hey, this is a bill, we got to pay it. But once I actually looked at it and read it, I was like, this is not for our domain name being renewed. This is something completely different. I wanted to talk about that today because not only did that organization receive the letter, but then my business received a same letter, but with, of course, the business information on it. Now, what are you talking about? Well, I've kind of already torn up the letter because the intent was to go ahead and throw it in the trash, but I was like, wait, other people may be confused and when they get this letter, so I probably should talk about it before I destroy this letter. So you'll get a letter in the mail, and it looks similar to this. You'll see domain listings up there at the top with your business website, and that your listing is $288 or whatever price that they throw out there. And then at the bottom, it has some information at the bottom there for you to basically detach this, send it in with your payment, credit card, or whatever else the case may be, and send it back to them. And it has a date. This one actually has a date of June 23rd, 2024. It is currently June 8th. So, 2 to 3 weeks of reasonable, maybe a little bit longer, just depending on how fast or slow the mail is. But the way the letter is written, it basically says that this website listing offers provided to leading websites throughout the United States to enhance their website exposure and expose them to new customers through our directory. We are not a domain registrar and we do not register or renew domain names. The listing period is for 12 consecutive months and must be renewed annually if you wish to maintain your domain listing and keep it active on our online directory. And then it has in all caps, this is not a bill. This is a solicitation. You are under no obligation to pay the amount stated above unless you accept this offer. Now, again, if you don't really read this thing, you'll just see that, hey, you owe money. And I think it's really the gimmick behind this that you don't really read the letter. Granted, it's pointed out that, hey, this is really not which is something you actually need to pay for, but we're going to set it up and make it look like it's an actual bill that you pay and that needs to be paid. Why I say do not pay for a domain listing? Well, one, if you're using a well-known hosting provider, they already have their own domain listing. So when you sign up through a domain registrar of website, your domain name is put on this list. That list is then accessible by Google and the other search engines to be able to index accordingly. You don't need to pay for that. That's already done by a lot of the domain registrars. Another point that I want to make with this is that some directory listings over time have become blacklisted websites. Why do I say this? Well, the reason being is because those domain listings actually had bad or illegal websites listed on them. As a result, the way Google and the algorithm, because their search algorithm is always changing, decided to do is in one of the updates, maybe about 3 or 4 years ago, is that if that site, let's say jobs.com, is listed on some black site, well, jobs.com now can be associated as a black site, which means the SEO ranking of that site goes down because it's affiliated with a site that is a known black site. Likewise, wherever they're putting these domain listings could be listed as a black site. How do you get off of a black site? Well, pretty much you have to contact the owner and they may or may not be willing to remove your domain name. However, you do not need to pay for your website to be listed in a domain listing. Hosting providers already do this, or domain registrars already do this. And in addition to, once one or a few of the Google search engines or any other search engine crawlers finds your site, it's going to continue to go back to that site to constantly look for new content. In addition, if your business website is also integrated in on your social media pages, meaning you have links from your social media pages to your business website, there's no need to put it in a domain listing. You just need to constantly keep posting content on your social media pages, and people will go to that website. The search engine crawlers will find those social media pages and then go to your website. That being said, this letter right here from this domain listing company is going in the trash. I'm not paying the $288 because of the fact it's a waste of money. And while I get it, yeah, we're going to do this thing and we're going to get money from you, you're going to be wasting your money. And as a business owner, money, being able to keep money and use it strategically within the business is better than trying to pay somebody for something that you really don't need. That wraps this video up. I thank you for watching this video. If you have any comments or questions about this domain listing, whatever crap that they're trying to do, leave them down in the comment section below. Also, give me a thumbs up if you've enjoyed this content. See you in the next video.